Okay, okay, we on. Just wanted to say hello again, guys. Microphone seems to be a little low. So I'm back as I promised. That's my second run. It's a learning process. Still don't know too much about what I'm doing. My little one right here is a little restless. Uh, Today was chemo day. I have some energy from one of the steroids that they provide after chemo. So Mama. I'm using that as energy. Yesterday, me and the boys, two of my boys, we went to the soccer game, or New England Revolution game. So we had a great day as well. Followed it with today, which was chemo, and I'm having a good day today. So, like I said, my first one, um, go with the flow. So I take it as it comes. Um, a little one here, it disappeared. I got to figure out what he's doing. Well, our situation's a little out of the ordinary. I'm a 46-year-old man that just found out a few months ago that I have cancer. I'm not looking for a PD. I'm not trying to get anybody's feeling bad for me. It is what it is. I don't drink or smoke. Don't do any of the stuff that could cause this cancer. It just happens. Uh, I have not felt bad for myself, not once. Taking it one day at a time. My wife is devastated. Um, but I am trying everything I can to keep her on the right track and not let her fall apart, which she had already mentioned she is on the verge of. But you know how it is. Uh, Hold on, guys. All right, sorry for the long disappearing act. I had to get milk for the little one. Well, like I said, the goal is simple. Talk about the family, a little bit of myself, but you gotta know me to listen and understand what's happening. Uh, they didn't give me a stage. We're trying to uh, work with it as we go. The tumor is definitely decreasing, is going down with the second type of chemo that they started, but something went a little weird. The head of it is going towards the SMA, SMV, which is, from what I've learned, is the two major veins that provide blood from the heart to the body. So they cannot operate. Um, it's too close. It could cause an hemorrhage because it's very sensitive veins or whatever. But my doctor suggested that I call Dana Farber because we're in Rhode Island. Now they're in Boston. I got to go to Boston. I have an appointment soon. But anyways, enough of myself. Go get your cup, please. Don't put it on the floor. Go get your cup. Your milk, please. And my goal now that I always wanted to do, unfortunately, the cancer made an emphasis on it to spend the time. It seems like it's working itself out. We're gonna get over this, but trying to get the time and spend the time and make it the best times with the boys and everything. Because I don't want to wake up and realize that I did not do the things I didn't do. Um, but the positivity that we have, that I have encountered since the knowledge of this thing is incredible. I mean, I feel like a different person. The perspective that I have in life. Um, I'm a different person. It's weird the way I feel. I can't even explain it. The things that I want to do now, that I am doing now. Um, knowing that there is hope, more hope. I was always already um, go with the flow person. It's just with this, it's different. Um, I don't know how other people feel that have been around someone that had cancer, but it's different when it's you. I've never been any close to anyone. I've had friends that had friends, a family that had cancer, but this is different, having it yourself. Um, but to be honest with you, I've never seen anything like this or be close to anything like that. It is a different feel. My life has changed, but I want to make an impact. Obviously, first of all, my kids, my boys, there's a lot of things they want to do, knowing their mental strength and their mental um, knowledge that they have. I want them to use that. I want them to start cherish that. I want them to start literally nurture that now, no waiting for tomorrow. Especially with this cancer thing, I'm gonna keep saying it. Um, you never know, especially now. But even without it, you don't want to wait. I'm not talking. I don't want this to be something that I talk to people with a sickness, cancer or no cancer. Um, don't want people to think it's just people with some kind of sickness that's holding you back. Even if there's no sickness, don't wait until tomorrow. If you have something to do, start thinking about it now, do it now, because you have no way of knowing what's happening around the corner. You have no way of knowing. So the earlier you start, because I'm trying to do these things right now, so that way they can be free. Because once you, it's like opening a book. Once you read the first page, you feel so much better that you know already what you're about to read or what you're about to stumble upon. You already know, you have an idea what the book is about, even though you don't know everything about the book, but you see the first layer. Okay, that's what the book is expecting me to see, even if there's twists and turns and changes and curves, but you have an idea by just reading the first. So doing the first step, doing something towards what you expect. And like yesterday, we went to the movie, not movies, we went to the game. Just by getting out of the car, walking towards the stadium, they were like, "Oh my gosh, we're going to a soccer game." We didn't know it was going to be a 6 goal game, where usually soccer is supposed to be boring. You know what I mean? Just boring and 1-0, 0-0, or 1-1. But we had 6 goal out of it and a win for our team. So just walking towards the stadium, the atmosphere, the electricity. Me, I was standing there complaining about the fact that all the season pass people go in for before us. They had to wait until 6:30 to let us, because the game was at 7:30. One of my sons were like, maybe they're waiting at 6:29. So maybe they're waiting until 6:30, and then boom, 6:30 hit, and then they let us in. And he was right about it. Um, so again, like I've been saying, I'm gonna keep saying. Forgive me if I repeat myself a lot. It's just new to me. I've never live stream or uploaded. I'm probably gonna start do some upload, get some videos going with my GoPro and my phone, and anywhere else I can record. Um, my wife is again taking a little bit of a rest because she was with me the whole day on the chemo. She tried to be there every time. Sometimes she can't. It's a lot to bear. Um, but she's always at my side. I'm doing when I'm doing chemo. We try to drop the little one at my mother-in-law, my Grammy. She watches him while we do chemo. So I'm trying everything I can to not put the burden on anybody else. But I try to tell her to stay home, and she doesn't want to. She wants to be there. And don't get me wrong, I appreciate the presence. supportive. It's breathtaking. It's actually very good to have someone there because I see other people come in and they have nobody, and I take it as a blessing that I have someone like her. But at the same time, I do feel the weight that I'm putting on her. She's tired, and she was sick today, and as she was there, she gradually got sicker, and we ended up having to go to the doctor for her right after my chemo. So, long story short, she ended up having some kind of viral, uh, not strep throat, but something. And I felt bad, I felt horrible that she had to go through it while she was sitting there waiting for me doing chemo. What can I do? But the good news is that me and the boys had fun yesterday, and today I'm feeling a little bit better, even though after chemo, it's gonna hit me in the next couple of days. But I'm trying to take advantage of it right now. You guys know, let you guys know how things are going. The topics was, I guess today, like another win for me, and a loss for chemo. So the family is winning, the Remy family. So we we are fighting. We always are fighting. So there's no matter what side of the branch you might look bad for us, no matter what side of the family, what level, what branch of the Remy family, we are always fighting. It may not look good for us, but I know I am a fighter. Um, we are fighting. Um, if anybody has issues with the chemo thingy, then they have something they want to mention, questions and stuff like that. My topic today, like I said, it's just that we had great couple days. So uh, positivity won again one more time, and I would not give those days for the world. So my boys on my side, my family at my side, I can't accomplish anything with God through me. So um, my wife, again, somebody that God would put in my life to help me go through the days. Unbelievable woman. So um, I guess I'm gonna try to keep it short this time. I know I already rambled. I'm gonna have to cut the part where my boy, my little one, he's always, like I said, he's a handful. So he's over there screaming with the boys right now. I don't know what's happening in the back. Um, I will be back soon again. Thunderstorm right now. If you guys can, again, I'm learning this thing. I'm gonna try to open the comments and see what's happening. I thought I did turn it on, but trying to keep it real, like they see out there right now on the old. I don't see anything, but let me know if you see the chat open. But I don't know. It is still. I'm about to end it, but could be um, questions or anything. It is on a short live. I don't want to do too long. But if you guys are there and want to ask questions, again, I have four boys. And the last stream I had mentioned, father of five. It was just a family of five that I meant to say. The three boys and me and my wife. But I do have a son from a previous marriage, making four boys. That I have. I'm a father of four boys, but a family of five um, that I live in this house with. So I wanted to correct that because I was so distracted with them moving around. I did a couple of edit, trying to work things out, but I think I cut a couple of part of the video. So again, still a work in progress. Work in progress. So we'll get it together. We'll get there. Um, again, Mike's Topics is the name of the channel. Do the subscribe, do the likes, do the comments. I'm trying to get this going. Check out my boys. My boys, they have their own channel, Remy Boys Gaming channel. So check it out too. There's a couple of videos they have, old ones. I'm gonna encourage them to get their channels moving too. But mine is mostly about us. Me talking about a little bit of myself and a little bit of what's happening with me. And I'll get them to make a little bit of an appearance so you guys can see them on this. But they'll talk about their own stuff on their channel because they always gaming. They have the knowledge of a dinosaur. These guys, when it comes to gaming and stuff, and mention their favorite YouTubers like the Mr. Beast, the Cyphers, and the Corey Kenshin and them. They crazy about these guys. So I let them do their things on their channel. So like I do mine over here. We can do a collab, joint stream one day. We'll see what happens with that. But for now, let's keep it simple. I'm just testing this. See what it does. If you are feeling and going through some stuff, feel free to reach out. Feel free to let me know. Like right now, I'm starting to feel the chemo. My hands are freezing. It's summertime. It feels like it's wintertime right now. I can't feel my toes. My whole feet, both of them. I can't feel them. So it's the chemo's side effect, that the type of chemo that I have. That's a lot. But none of this negativity, so I don't want to do that. What I'll do, I'll stop it from here. It's been a few minutes, so we'll try again next time and see if I can get it right. So if you can get reactions from live, maybe I'll get it from after I posted and published it. I'll kind of look through and see if there's questions that I can answer. So you guys feel free afterwards. So I will reach out if there is any questions. I do appreciate anybody who's gonna look at this, watch it, react to it. I'll welcome any reactions. All right. I will talk to you or react and answer any questions later on. Thank you guys.